Well, California met a pretty interesting goal of administering more than 2 million COVID vaccines in the hardest hit and most vulnerable neighborhoods. It's all part of the state's effort to improve vaccine equity, but there's still more work that needs to be done. And this morning, a new vaccination site will serve San Gabriel Valley residents. Let's get to NBC4's Michelle Valles this morning over at the Covina Transit Center, the site of a new vaccination center. Good morning, Michelle.
Hey, good morning, McCullough. Good morning, everyone. That's right. This is the Covina Transit Center. It had opened just before 2020, and then the pandemic happened, shutting down all non-essential businesses. So now this area is going to serve as a new San Gabriel Valley COVID-19 vaccination site. Volunteers and workers and security now showing up to get this started this morning. This is all thanks to a partnership between the city of Covina, Foothill Transit, and Albertsons, who will be administering up to 1,000 vaccinations a day. Just a reminder, this is where we are. Those eligible for vaccines include Phase 1A. Those are the healthcare workers and long-term care residents, and Phase 1B, individuals 65 and older, as well as those sectors, agriculture and food, education, childcare, and emergency services. Of course, this varies from county to county. This is really for the communities in Glendora, Covina, West Covina, the City of Industry, and they'll also be able to access the vaccination site via line 281. That local line 281, it goes from Glendora to Puente Hills Mall and line 490. So this is really a great way for folks to come and get their vaccination too, is by using that line to get down here. And those who are able to drive down here, you can see they'll be able to park inside the Covina Transit Center site here, and then they'll be directed to a safe waiting area for a checkup. So if you're watching this and this is for you, remember to bring the photo ID, also an employee ID badge or a professional license, a signed letter by an employee that shows that documentation. Also, documentation that shows where you live and work. The first vaccinations today will get started at 9 o'clock. This is going to go until 4 o'clock today. They'll be doing this every other Saturday, we're told, too. So we'll have more information from some of the organizers coming up in 30 minutes. But again, up to 1,000 vaccinations per day at this new site in Covina. Michelle Valles for Today in LA Weekend. Mac, back to you.